Hello everyone. It's 9:45. I'm TK and this is Coach on the Rocks. Welcome and thanks for coming. Give me a shout. Oh, did I not put the do not disturb mode? I probably did not. This is what happens when you don't set up your Sky Office correctly. It's probably another episode about checklists. I need to remember that, memory items and such, because today I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to talk about, yes, I've talked about it once, but I'll bring it up again. So, what happened is we're working with a few clients, and one client we're working with, we're leading a big program with a group of young leaders, and they're coming into the final presentations for another project they're doing. And what happens is they get really busy because what they're trying to do is a practical implementation of the Parkinson's law. What happens is essentially in the final weeks, they're really trying to catch up and they're really trying to make the best presentation they can to be successful because that's what we're all being taught to do, right? You need to present your stuff and you need to pitch it. But there's a challenge. So I'm talking with these young people, one of their teams today, and hearing how busy they are and how difficult it is for them to do this at the end. And I'm saying the following thing. Okay, I might be joking, but I want not to be joking. For the program you're doing with us, don't really spend so much time doing the final presentation. In fact, I will not, but I would love to mark you down for if you do so. They ask, why, TK? And I will say this. Well, basically, it shows that you chose to spend time to make great, amazing, polished slides, instead spending this time in achieving tangible results, following your mission and what you're actually supposed to do in this particular program. And they were like, huh. And I was like, yeah. The thing is, we seem to be in a bit of a culture of PowerPoint. And it's not about PowerPoint. It's not about slides. It's a tool. A tool has its use, right? It's not about that. It's more about the fact that somehow it's only perfectly natural. The Parkinson's law is there for a reason because it's a natural human fallacy. We tend to say, okay, we'll do it later. Procrastination is a natural human mechanism. But the challenge is, Parkinson's being separate, that what we tend to do is we think, okay, well, now the thing to do is to build a proper, great presentation. And it's an interesting one. The way I fight with it is through conversations like this. I say, I will be looking for results. You know me, I can be quite skeptical. If the results are there, I don't mind if you have a half-bitten, dirty post-it note that you're going to show to the camera, presenting a number saying, this is how many people have changed their lives because of what you're doing. This is how much money you've saved. If you bring a person to talk about your results, if you actually show the physical or the thing you've built or the system, demonstrate it, let me use it, let people, all these things. Why slides? They paint a picture. Yes, they're useful. Of course. I remember there's this amazing slide I always show everyone as an example. You can find it. Basically showing Brexit steps, not steps in terms of steps you have to walk through to get Brexit, but various levels of EU and UK alignment. And there's like steps with flags and examples. A brilliant, wonderful slide. If you look at Apple, what Steve Jobs have been doing and what they're doing right now with their presentation, brilliant stuff. But slides are rarely the focus. They show the devices, they show people using it, they show stories. They immediately make these devices available. And yes, of course, they hide stuff. They call AI artificial intelligence. They make a big hullabaloo about introducing USB-C. And yet, it's sales. It's supposed to be that. You can say what you want, but that's a great presentation. But the product is there and people buy the product. What I think is a challenge is products are crap and people believe that you can do something about it just by presenting it correctly. I'm sorry, but in 2024, people are no longer willing to just accept it. It's just silly to think that you'll manage. In fact, I think I'm getting a lot of positive response to my no slides policy. So people say, "Hey, TK, do you have a pitch deck?" And I say, "No, I don't. I just talk to people. I just ask what you need, and I can show you my website. Quite often, that's a great way of consuming information. You can read it on your own." I remember one client actually asked me, "Hey, TK, it's great and all, but we need to get approval for this program, and we will need to show you to the stakeholders." It's like I love their pleading voice. "Would it be possible for you to maybe prepare one slide," knowing that it's like, "Nah, no problem. Yeah, I'll get it done." And I understand that it's a tool that you can use, right? And it's fine. I'm a communication tool. But what I really abhor is the fact that people believe it's all about presentation. People believe it's all about the looks. It isn't anymore. Has it ever been? Right? I think, we really need to look at the substance, and many people are. So if you are leading a program, if you do something long term, and if you work with me or maybe other people, it really doesn't help if you try to do everything in the last possible moment, especially if the best thing you do is your presentation. The best presentations, the best results I have ever seen were probably not demonstrated through PowerPoint. And I don't think they will ever be. It's the genuine human connection. It's the story where someone tells you, like your client, that they spoke with the people in your program saying, "Well, the thing you do is the best part of the entire big experience people have in the organization, even though it's a very small part." These small bits, the human stories, make it what counts. And yes, look, right, I'm a bit of a public speaker myself. In fact, speaking to you, my wonderful public, I'm not saying these skills aren't valuable. You definitely want to express yourself, but express yourself truly with the results you achieved, with the things you can do, with the lives you changed, with the person you are. You can do so much better than the slides that you prepare instead of actually being your best and delivering your best. With that, speaking from a wonderful office with a good camera and a microphone, not that it doesn't matter. It does. But still, there has to be something more than that. All right, with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. I wish you all the best. And as always, I will see you tomorrow for the next episode of Coach on the Rocks. Bye-bye.